Hello. I am probably going to go for 2 hours or so today. It's currently 7:15. If I can go for a bit longer than that, a bit longer than 2 hours maybe, like 2.25, 2.5, that'd be great. I'm just feeling all the skin on where my sunburn was, because if you were in the last stream you may remember I was complaining a lot about my sunburn. Anyway, let's use my Pahone to tell Lavender I'm streaming, see if she comes in. It's something very, I don't know, satisfying might not be the word, but where the sunburn is on my right shoulder, I mean it's not much of a burn now, it's mostly just a patch of dead skin. Although it still clearly looks like it has been burned, but I'm gonna get the mirror, see if I can have a look at it. Oh yeah, there's patches where, because I've used some aloe vera on it. But I want to make some progress in this game today, or tonight should I say. It is so hot in my room, 32 degrees. Maybe I should get like a, I mean it might be expensive, but I'm thinking it might be worth getting like a silk robe or something. Alright, that's enough skin picking for now. I shall check my because my phone is so much more responsive than my laptop, I could just load it up on my phone. This new phone. Okay. It's quiet, too quiet. Well, can't I just go to my... Ah. There I am. Let's turn the volume up. Oh, get an ad, obviously. Anyway. Right. Okay. I was thinking to myself, wouldn't it be funny if I get the Moogle first time? And I got the Moogle first time. Yeah, I've just loaded my laptop up, so it's easy, just quicker just to open up on my phone. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely, you can got the echo. Yeah. The good old echo, hold on. Yeah, it's definitely, you can got the echo. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Yeah, it's definitely, 1. Blah blah blah. 2. 1. 3. 4. 5. Well, that's interesting. Get quite a bit of feedback on that. Anyway, enough of that. I know it works, so that's the good thing. Let's turn the volume off. Actually, is there a... Oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah, this big bridge music. Right. Let's take out this guy.
Alrighty, let's go. Come on.
Oh, it's just another 3 of these. Right. Let's see if I can get back into the swing of this. Was I just attacking them? I think I was. Yeah, I don't need to worry about this at all. Oh, looks rather manic when they get dizzy like that. Do they actually do any well, they do an okay amount of damage, I guess. Oh, well, I've not seen this situation before. Where they've all been toppled, I don't think. You know what, let's stack. And stack. And now might be a good time to heal up. Right, and now just get back to attacking, I guess.
Well, that ought to do it. Predictable.
Yeah, I'm making a bad habit of pulling all this skin off. Oh, your soul got transferred to that totem pole of sorts. So what did that do then? Ooh. Like a proper big iron giant by the looks of it. Hey, that looks like that kind of looks Gilgamesh-y over there. That colour scheme. Well, I know it's been one fight, but still. Let's suave, as they say. Yeah, very slow rendition of the theme. Yeah, it will be nice when this I was going to say snow burn then when it's all gone. But it's very flaky. Ah. Right, let's move along. Oh, do you think there's going to be a boss here? I wonder. Oh, I wonder who this could be.
What the? Wait a sec. Is
What
that
the?
what we were talking about? That's definitely your name he's the calling. Who's there? Show yourself.
I wonder who it is.
I'm back with a vengeance.
Oh, I didn't expect him to be another one of those little cuties.
And you are...
Huh? You mean you don't recognize him?
I have awaited this day. How many years now? Huh? Hang on. What was I going to do to you again?
Hey, don't look at me.
Then tell me what you know.
Huh?
Da
Nobody
da
asked
da
me
da.
that.
Which of them were out this stupid
Heyo.
together? I can't but look away. Mm-hmm.
I'll get it right this time.
Da 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 da.
100 years.
Oh, well, that's a nice round number.
Sure is, for one he just made up. Very
Oh,
lame.
such a
Yeah,
joker.
I'll say.
Quiet, quiet, quiet! No one is permitted to mock the almighty Gilgamesh! Without a fight.
Is he gonna run away? Is. Da 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 da.
To be if he's been waiting 100 years. Like 80?
Oh, come on. You know as well as I do, he's just
Oh,
exaggerating.
you're so silly,
There's this
Lan.
thing called hyperbole, like when people say, this book weighs a ton, or, oh, I could sleep for a month.
Oh, hyperbole. As in, hyperbole could eat the whole chocobo.
Is he this serious? I hope he's not serious.
Eating
Or
a
else Sparks is gonna
chocobo.
have to hide Boko and fast.
Let's see what you got, little man. 12,330. Right. Just attack. You know, my first experience with this sort of iconic Gilgamesh as he's become to be was definitely, I mean, I knew of him in 8, but he's not really a character, he just sort of like pops up. But he was definitely in 5. And when I got to the big bridge and it played this music, and this is before I knew it was like a big deal, if you know what I mean. Like it was a big, like well known, but it probably wasn't even, wouldn't have been that well known back then. Right, I got to heal soon. Probably. Yeah, definitely. Da, 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 da. But I remember getting to the big bridge and hearing this music, and to me it wasn't like, oh, this is a Gilgamesh's theme. It was just, oh right, this is the music for this part of the game that I'm up to. And I remember thinking, oh wow, this music is really good. And for some reason, oh, I like how he does 1 damage. Oh, that's a nice throwback. And when he does the big attack, he does 1 point of damage. Yes, I've seen video of it.
No fair ganging up on me like that, you cowards!
What?
Next time, it's just you and me.
Oh, I didn't know it was John DiMaggio.
Well, I've given you enough of a beating anyway. Good game.
Yeah. I mean, I can hear it now that you've mentioned it.
So, who mixed up his marbles?
Not me.
Well, at least he's out of our hair, I guess.
Wouldn't that be nice?
There's all these side quests and medals that I can unlock that I've just not been doing. But see, originally Gilgamesh wasn't like this big joke. He kind of started off as like a legitimate, like, you know, villain.
Okay, see you guys around. Yep, take care.
Right. Don't be a stranger now. Bye, goodbye.
Look at that little chocobo waddling along. Oh, I need to get my what's it called? My little tallies out for when I find treasure. I know he was DLC in episode Gladiolus, but that's all I know.
Okay, the final dash.
Have fun.
I'll do the taking my time.
Oh, come on, live a little.
Yep. Nothing. It didn't really. The world. People say that like, oh, the graphics and the world look really nice, but I didn't think it did. I thought it looked rather plain. Oh, so story from today, right? Serving a customer. Serving a customer. She had a top on that said Balam Academy. And hold on, let's just check something. Yeah, it said Balam Academy, and I said to her, right, yeah, I was just hold on, it's just going to take me down. Yeah, I just wanted to check I wasn't missing any treasure chests or anything. I mean, I might be still. I don't think so. It said Balam Academy, and it had the Balam Garden logo on it, and I said, oh, I like your top. And she said, oh, thank you. And I said, I really like Balam Garden. And then she like gasped. She's like, oh, I'm so glad somebody understood it. Oh. And she was really happy about that. Yes, yes, geek cred. Eclipsed region, right? Let's get me pen.
Chapter 17. Naught but nightmares.
It's night.
The moon is so pretty!
So, are we really sure there's a key around here?
Well, I am getting some seriously intense Naught but Night vibes from the place.
I say we go to check out that town in the distance. The one with the light on.
Hey, is that the train?
Although I do believe Balam Garden's in this game.
Guys?
Oh, is this the ghost train?
Looks like a one-way ticket to, you know.
You know I hate that kind of...
Is it a ghost? Oh no, it's just a cactus.
Oh, then this must be the same train as the always.
Huh? The conductor?
Yes. In all my succulent
I love how his arms moving. It's still like very stuttery. I love that.
But miss, you were practically begging for a good heart stopper. Ask and you shall receive, I say.
What kind of stupid, messed up logic is that?
Yeah.
Stop doing that!
Zip, zip.
Would you cut that out?
Zip, zip, zip.
A very typical cactus.
Zip, zip. 50-odd years of cactuaring. I'd say I know a thing or two about dodging. Come and get me.
What are you doing? You're meant to be the sensible, the smart one.
Sis?
I'll huff and I'll puff.
Rain, are you...
Yeah, I still got it.
Yeah, well, you don't have to give it to me!
You better keep practicing, little giant girl. Can't touch this cactuar.
Something along those lines.
One of these days, I'm gonna get you for this.
But cactos don't have a tendency to kill.
Okay, we're kind of getting off track.
That's for the sure.
They have a tendency to hold on to a lot of AP and then run away before you can get it from them. Oh!
Tickets, please.
Oh! I get the joke.
Go on then. All aboard.
They're Moogle wings. Choo choo! Choo choo train. With lots of Halloween stuff. Now, do I recognise that place? That place that we're going to? Could be the ancient library. See, this is the Final Fantasy fan in me is enjoying the whole thing of, can I guess what places are going to be and all that stuff. That looks like it could be the ancient library. Also, it's just not as good. That is the thing. I don't think this game is not as good as general Final Fantasy to me.
I know. An anchor.
The Federation must have controlled this place.
Let's be careful.
Although, when it comes to the question of whether this is better than 15 or not, I'm honestly not sure. Hometown of the ancients. This could be the ancient library. Hometown of the ancients. That sounds like the ancient library. Let's see if it's got the music. Oh, moving bookshelves. This is the ancient library. This. See, I got it. It's one of those book monsters.
So look at all these books.
Oh, dude! I have absolutely zero use for this.
Well, you never were too keen on the printed word.
I doubt anyone's going to be burning through any paperbacks in this light.
The town is awfully dark. I mean, I know it's the land of naught but night, but it's still...
Does it have Biblios in it?
Sleeping, right?
Yeah, there should be more people around if you ask for me.
I mean, that is definitely one of the book monsters that you get in 15. That thing in the distance. No idea who this is.
Are you okay? What's the matter? What?
That is the cutest, scariest thing. Who's this saving us? Oh, it's Cloud. Cloud.
Come on. Can you keep up?
Yes,
Yeah!
yes, sir.
Follow the spiky guy. So yeah, that's...
Come on.
So in 5, when you fight in the library, the enemies come out of books. So there's like different variations, and they've got different names based on page numbers, so I don't remember exactly all the page numbers, but that's one of them. It's like a mask, and then there's another one, yeah, that one there, although that's more close to the secret boss in 9. There's a library in Alexandria Castle that looks like that, which is based on the library. The boss fight is based off the library in 5. Now, if this is based in 5, there's going to be moving bookshelves and all that.
Oh, Mirages we can handle.
Yeah, no sweat.
Yeah, you get Ifrit in the library as well.
Okay, time to savage our reputation.
I think Ifrit is the first. I think Ifrit is the first summon that you have to get.
Oh, whatever. Savage away!
Actually, I should probably check to see how I can imprison these guys. Let's kill one of these first. I'm not too bothered about the bats. I think I might have already tried to do it with the bats. I think it might be like status effect or something, but we'll just kill them up first. And then Libra, see what we need to do. Dark attacks. Oh well, I don't think I've got any of those. Evade and counter. Da 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 boo doo 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 doo.
Did it!
I've got 3 days off work now, so I'm glad about that.
The giants from the hills.
We've got quite a reputation around these
That's
parts.
us. Point us at Mirages and watch the magic. If that's the case, then come with me.
So, who are they?
Oh, it's Celis as well. Celis.
Celeste.
Oh, Celis.
The
Ugh.
giants from the hills.
You don't mean from the prophecy.
You think you could fill us in on what's been going on here?
Sure. Where to begin?
So that anchor appeared out of nowhere, then the Mirages?
Yeah. The League of S sent me here. I was supposed to just be investigating the anchor.
But by the time he arrived, the vampires were already running amok. I'm told that it was utter chaos.
You didn't see it?
I'm a hired sword, and my job in Tometown is to guard this place, the Library of the Ancients. So rarely do I find myself stepping outside. And it's always quiet here. Nothing seemed amiss. At least not.
Can't I
until
recognize the
town had
music?
already been overtaken.
Hey, Celeste. Where's...
Oh, he was over there How strange. Sid? Are you here?
Ah, so we do have a Sid. Let's see which Sid it is.
Sid? If you don't answer me, I am going to burn all of these books.
Wait, wait!
Well, it's a new Sid by the looks of it.
Those ghastly threats are so unbecoming.
Huh? Whoa!
A talking weird thing!
Now what if it's a mirage?
I often wonder the same thing.
How incredibly rude.
I mean, it makes sense.
Just because I sometimes have a habit of...
Yes, he does have a habit of going haywire. And it's my job to calm him down.
What? Calm him down? If anything, he looks more broken down than...
I'm back!
Yes, well, it's far harder to break than you'd think. Trust me.
I'll thank you not to refer to
Yes,
me
my
as an...
lord. May we continue with our conversation now?
Oh yes, where were we?
I know that's meant to be like a mustache, but it looks more like a dog mouth than anything else to me.
Oh, you're like a book freak. What did you do? Make a body that doesn't sleep just so you could keep reading forever?
Oh, no, please, you have it very wrong. I prefer the term bibliophile, thank you very much.
That's the part that's wrong?
As I understand it, someone just happened to leave that body he's in lying around, and somehow his soul got embedded in it.
His soul's in bed?
I guess in a way, I'm feeling deep down.
Maybe his soul needs to
I told you I'm human in every conceivable way.
Oh, that's hilarious, Lan.
You really aren't.
And what about you then? You say you're the giants from the hills? Now that right there is the real stretch. I mean, what a hoot!
What a what? Oh! Tama's not an owl. I mean, it is an easy mistake, but wouldn't you assume she's a skunk or something first?
You! How dare you call me the stinky again? That is the last straw! I am the fragrant! Roses line up just to get the one whiff of me! What really stinks is your whole stupid existence!
You don't have to be ashamed of people thinking you're skunky. Skunks are cool, okay?
Time out. Wildlife coolness aside, could you not derail every conversation just because you don't know how to vocabulary?
But Rain, vocabulary's not a verb.
It is if I say so. I'll vocab any way I want to. So can it before I vocab you in the Larry.
I see now you're comedians.
This is really weird.
Enough. We have more important things to discuss.
Okay, let's get right down to it. Those people back there with the fangs, what is the deal with them?
Wow, right down to business.
Vampires. There used to be people like us. Until a vampire bite turned them.
Huh?
Now wait. Don't tell me that people can turn into mirages.
And they can't go back to the way they were?
Oh, well, while we're going back, when I was younger and even handsomer, oh yes, I remember clearly now. According to several books I have read, those who have become vampires can be cured, provided the vampire that sucked their blood is vanquished before it's too late.
So then, all we have to do is move fast and take out the vampires that did the biting?
That's the basic idea. But of course, those vampires used to be just as human as their victims. So if we're not careful about it, wouldn't we end up sacrificing as many lives as we managed to save in the end? Although, we could always pick off the illiterate vampires first. You're not really living anyway if you've never known the comfort of a good book.
No, I don't think that makes you eligible for the slaying. But, point taken, we can't save everyone.
Then, dude, what are we supposed to do?
What if we defeated the first vampire? The one who started the whole thing?
The first?
That's it. If you trace the epidemic back, there has to be a first.
Yes. Let's call that one the prime. If we defeat the prime, then the rest.
Hey, yeah! It should cause a ripple effect and fix everyone.
Yeah.
Vanquishing the bitey's biter's biter.
Yeah.
Will it work, Sid?
Well, it hasn't been particularly long since the commotion started, so yes, I believe that it could.
Excellent. What a plan. Did you follow that, Tama?
What? Of course I did.
Yeah, me too. I was just checking.
All right. So, where can we find the prime?
Let's see. Cloud, when you fight the vampires off, have you noticed any patterns to where they seem to go?
I never gave it much thought, but now that you mention it, they always seem to retreat to the north.
Coincidentally,
Place.
just happens to be the north.
The graveyard with all the abandoned Mirage trains. That's their lair.
The
Then let's not
train
waste any more
graveyard?
time. We should go.
Wait, Cloud. Who's going to help the townspeople? I have to stay here.
You wouldn't want me to go bazik and make a big old mess.
Which is exactly the reason why I have to stay here.
So, he's a big pain in the royal the butt and certifiably useless.
Okay, putting aside how completely not funny that is, we can go to the graveyard for you, right?
Huh? Yeah. Vampire schmampire. You just go ahead and point us at any old Mirage.
Yep, and we'll can do the rest.
All right then. I guess.
Let's see what the Fabled Giants can do.
Yeah, we can do anything and we put our minds to it.
To the graveyard. Just say the word. I'll be around.
I didn't. I just. Right, I didn't catch the name of this place exactly, but it's like. Hometown or something? Oh, yo, the put the yo. The yo's the mine to the it. Okay. Right. Tomtown. Ancient library. Dash. I'm going to get another bit of paper soon.
In case it wasn't obvious, the town is still a big mess. I wish I could help you guys fight, but they need my help. Are you sure you'll be able to face the Prime on your own?
I know we got off on the wrong foot, but I think you've seen by now we can handle ourselves. We got it covered.
Yep. You just worry about the town.
Will do. If things settle down, I'll come find you later. So, next stop, the train graveyard.
Train graveyard.
You ready?
See, I'm getting good at these area predictions based off little clues. You might have seen this place actually.
Here we are. Welcome to Vampire Land. Also,
You see it pretty early in 7.
there are other things
I don't know if
too.
you've seen it before.
Be careful.
Wow, just a look at all these choo-choos.
I'm
Right.
getting that graveyard vibe. It's like a ghost could pop out at any second.
Oh my gosh, Vaughn! That is not funny at all!
Oh, it's hilarious. What are you talking about? I mean, okay, obviously there's going to be something at the end of those different paths there. They don't understand good humour because obviously saying there's ghosts going to pop out is the most hilarious thing. My side's splitting from the hilarity of it all. Right. Let's check out whatever that thing is. Oh, a machine. Oh, I'm gonna need. Yeah, the train graveyard is inside Midgar. You know the whole cross-dressing scene thing that everyone's going on about whether or not it's going to be in the remake and all that. Right. one of these will have like a zap ability. I don't know. I'll bring out that one. Well, I think they just sit in silence. Oh no, they don't sit in silence. I'm thinking of someone else.
Okay, here we go.
I won't hold back.
Right, let's do a Libra. See what we need to get the ice bat. Blindness. Right. You have to be very specific if you want to get the date with Barrett. Because there's so many like little things that affect it. You have to give like precise answers and stuff. But it's very hard to get if you're not like purposefully going for it. Right, yeah, just attack.
Yeah.
Victory!
Right. Let's do a bit of healing. Tama, you can heal up. Big Stakar. Now, does this thing? No. It doesn't have the ability. Right, Mirage board, let's have a look. Magi Tech Armor. I don't know which board it's on. Do you have to be a small one? Right, it has Zap, so maybe you just have to be one of the small ones. Right, okay. I think. Well, that's awkward. Right. Let's change you. To that. Let's see if you've got the Zap ability. Which, I mean, yeah, it's like the first one on the list. At least for the searcher, on the searcher tree.
Whoa, that's what I call a lift.
Nothing can surprise us now, huh?
Well, unless it falls on you, I guess. That would still be a bit of a surprise. They look new. Imp. Inflict confusion. You know what? I might just do that actually. I might have an item for it. Oh, I've only got one. Loco weed. And it missed. Never mind, I guess I won't be doing that then. So, one thing I struggle to understand about this game is I'm not entirely sure who the target audience is. Loco weed. Yeah. Well, Loco weed was in 7.
Is that a ghost? Gotcha.
Want me to turn this into a lawn graveyard?
I don't know.
No, thank you.
Because it's sort of like... See, the big thing that stands out to me about this game so far from playing it is that it's really easy. I'm thinking... Because what I'm thinking, right, what I'm thinking is they've got all these references to things, so it's sort of like, so that people go like, oh, I recognise that thing. But I don't know.
That ought to do it.
Yes, it oughta. Oughta water quarter. Is there any music at all here? I can't hear any. Right, okay. No, I don't think there is any. I saw one chest somewhere.
Hey, you know what they call a locomotive with vampire fangs?
What's that?
He sense it bad the joke coming.
Oh, we didn't get to hear the punchline in a random battle. Blocked the joke punchline.
Dude, it's on.
Let's make this good.
Right. Yes, I'm thinking it's, you know, people who like the series so they can go, oh yes, I recognise that thing. But at the same time, there's a lot of things where it's like, I remember them saying that, ooh, it's to attract a more casual audience or something. I don't know.
A choo-choo train. Because it's got fangs. Fangs that chew.
I think I need a pillow to cry in.
There's
But-
just no hope for us anymore.
Look at this. Right, train graveyard. 1. And now, I have to go across to the other side.
What? Hey, no fair!
Oh look, it's the Skull Eaters again. So Skull Eaters, in 5, right? These are the enemies called Nut Eaters. And they're like little squirrels chewing on a nut. Right? They're very cute. Regular enemies, you fight them right near the start of the game. But then, like, somewhere along the way, on the first planet, you pass, what's it? Turn automatic on. You pass by a cave. And inside the cave you find Skull Eaters, which are grey squirrels, and they do loads of damage. . 'Cause And I think there's a spell there. I think that's like the whole point of it. You can go there to find a spell. But I'm not too sure. I don't remember what spell it is that you find there. Oh, I've got one of those. Never mind. Let's break through there. And probably find a chest along here. Somewhere.
Let's make...
Yep. Let's make toast out of them, is what you're going to say, wasn't it? Yes, 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 no? You're going to say, let's make this quick? Ah. Well, I guess we can do that too.
Well, that ought to do it.
Oh, wait!
What do you know? A chest at the end of this path. Right. So that's 2 for the training graveyard. 2 phoenix pinions. And that's probably it. Oh, what's this you found? A phoenix pinion. I don't think those are counted in the treasure thing. You know what? I am going to look it up because it's important information. Right. Oh, the Final Fantasy Trophy Guide. Oh, there's still more to it. Okay. Well then. I mean, this stuff isn't in 7, this whole, like, crane thing. You just have a few trains you've got to navigate through, and then there's one you've got to move.
Right, let's do this.
Here we go!
Right, turn on the automatic. Although, oh, I wonder what that is. Mod skull. Well, attack you first. Just keep attacking it. If they fall over, then I'll see what I can do. If they don't, then never mind.
Well, that ought to do it.
That wasn't so bad.
Alright. Treasure liberator. Opened every last treasure chest. Right, okay, so it is just the chests it's talking about. I tell you, I'm so glad to have 3 days off now. Probably won't be able to stream throughout any of those 3 days. Oh, there's another one. Where's it? Oh, there it is. But it still is, it's all good. You know, I've noticed in recent times that one sort of like piece of scenery that I really like in games is I really like
I won't hold back.
a sort of like big metallic structures. Ah, well, given that they are just by themselves, let's Libra and see what I need to do. Inflict Oblivion. Can I do that? What do I have that inflicts Oblivion, if anything? Lethean Chime, right, let's try it. Alright. Can I imprison you now, or... Oh, let's try it out. I mean, I suppose we can keep trying. But I'm thinking... I'll try using another one on it. I mean, I know I've only got one left. Yep, that seems to have increased its imprisonability. Would you look at that? Right. I will also need to heal.
This train graveyard is really fascinating.
Tama! What's the wrong? This? It's a rail yard, not a you-know-what yard, okay? Let's get our terminology straight.
Oh, whatever. Whatever's messing with you. Right, this leads to a dead end, so...
Yes, the ma'am.
It's probably some other thing. But let's get some curing on the go.
Yes, the ma'am.
Yes, the ma'am. A treasure chest? Like you wouldn't believe. Right, that's 4. Treasure Hunter. Let's see what that is for. Is that for getting 100 chests? Yeah, opened 100 chests.
Come on, bring it.
Let's begin.
Right, I'm going to see if I can open up my blinds a bit. Just to let a little bit of light in.
Oh yeah!
Well, a little bit, that's nice. See, let's put it a little bit more. It's getting pretty cloudy now, all things considered. It is so hot. I'm also going to get a new bit of paper soon, or I could turn it over and use the back end of this one, I suppose. Right, yep, these guys again, just to keep attacking. I don't actually know what the general reception for this game was. I've not heard the regular old, you know, like, oh, it's turn-based, what's it doing in 2016 or whenever it was it came out. Don't think I've heard any of that in regards to it. Right. 4 ethers. There's another line on the tally. So I'm thinking, after this game, I'm thinking there's a chance I might just go straight onto Dark Cloud, you know. Because the thing is, I'd rather do like games I have physically. Well, I'm sure... Well, not only, but I'm sure there is quite a lot of that there as well. I've heard many people say like, oh, turn-based is boring. I like to be in control and all that sort of stuff. I've heard that a lot. Let's not forget to add those 2 chests. Right. I think I've got to mark down on a tally every time I open a chest.
I guess we're doing this.
Come on, bring it.
I guess we are. But I am noticing also. Is that the whole thing about them cutting down on the amount of Pokemon? Yeah. I don't know if you've seen it, there's a video, I saw a couple of videos by someone who was talking about animations in new Pokemon games being lazy or something. You know, what's strange, right? I mean, this is an interesting conversation because I was thinking about this, about Pokemon animations, all the way back in Gen 1, because, as I've told the story many times, as you know, I played Pokemon Red first, and actually let's double check there's no treasure around here. I don't think there is. I played Red first, and then I was shown Final Fantasy VIII.
Dude, it's on.
Let's make
I
this
know.
good.
Well, okay. Because what happened was, what I mean is, I was thinking about it in regards to Gen 1 because when I was first shown Final Fantasy VIII, because my reference points were so limited, I compared it to Pokemon. So I try to imagine Pokemon with those PS1 graphics, because I was amazed at the graphics at the time when I first saw 8, because I didn't think, I was thinking of like, which is so weird, because I was thinking, oh, it was so like cool to have those types of graphics for a game that in my mind at the time was like Pokemon. But at the same time, I had this idea that the early Final Fantasy games must have been some sort of weird action-y adventure game, because they couldn't be advanced enough to do the turn-based battle stuff that the later games did, which I don't know how that worked out in my mind. But yeah, I was trying to, because when I first played 8, right, you know, that you attack an enemy, you run forward, you swing your sword or whatever, or if an enemy attacks you, they run up to you and they bite you or do whatever it is that they do. And I remember thinking to myself, well, with Pokemon, it's like the moves are copied over between them. It's not like this is the attack that this thing does and this is the attack that this thing does. There's a list of attacks that get spread across among them. So I remember thinking to myself, it would be weird to have different enemies doing the same attack, but they'd have to like move separately and all that. That was something that was on my mind at the time. And when I did see Pokemon Stadium, I remember thinking to myself, cause I think I saw Pokemon Stadium around the time it came out. I think I might have like seen gameplay of it. I don't really know, or maybe a bit after. But I remember thinking to myself, they sort of animate them in such a way that the camera like keeps switching focus between them.
What? You kidding me?
And I never liked when they did those 3D battles. I never liked how they looked.
That wasn't so bad.
Because they always looked rather strange to me. Right, well let's not hit that just yet, because that might... well, let's go back and hit it. Yeah, I mean, when I first saw Final Fantasy VIII, I saw the summons. And I remember being confused, because I remember thinking, well hang on, you've got Werewheel, that's going to be the item that Golem thing's looking for. I remember seeing like the cards, and I'm like, oh, so you turn the enemies into cards and that turns them into a GF that you can use and all that, which I was completely wrong, but that was the impression that I got. It never occurred to me that, oh no, GFs are just something that you get completely separate to the cards. The cards are just cards.
Oh, hey!
Well, that's what happens when you've got limited experience. I mean, everybody has limited experience to some extent, but you notice it when you gain more experience. You notice it when you can look back at like the past version of yourself, where you can see, oh yeah, I had limited experience in understanding that thing, so you sort of conceptualize it differently. Right. Oh, I forgot to mark down on the tally there. Oh, I opened 2 chests. I forgot to mark both of them on. Oh, what do you know? You need the item that I knew you wanted. Right. Let's kill these guys. And then heal up a bit. So, it'll be just 1 second.
Get it!
Right, I'm back. You know, I would be perfectly happy if they just kept with Gen 3 graphics, because I think, as I've said to you before, I think Gen 3 graphics of Pokemon are really good. I really like them. I mean, maybe, they could sort of like smooth them out a bit or whatever, but I really like the style of the Gen 3 Pokemon graphics. Oh, still got a while to go. The train graveyard. Are you talking overall there? Because I am specifically talking about the graphics. Alright, okay. Yeah, my favourite generation's 2. Yeah, I mean, Gen 2 Pokemon, I ranked really highly, you know. For as little as I talk about it, I ranked it really highly. I ranked it number 18, I think. Oh, it might have been. Oh, it was like 18. No, hold on. No, I think it was 21. But still, 21. Forgot to heal. But I would like to update the list. Have like a new separate list where I just like all the games I've played since I made the list. In the last, it's been 3 years now, so I've got 3 years of new games to add to it. Oh, you keep. Right.
No trouble at all.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. But I mean, the list at this point is going to be the updated version of the list, which I am going to hopefully keep updating and all that. This current version of my list is going to be for, I suppose the best way to describe it would be for recreational use only. Or for reference sake. Because I'm not making a new series. There's no way. No way. Right. So I've got 10 items here now. But you know, new games, new experiences and all that, it means that it means that there's going to be a high level of refinement. And that's always a good thing. Because I think the most ideal situation to make a top games list would be to have fully experienced every game ever and then know from pure experience of them all what you think is the best. Of course that's not possible, so what I would rather aim for is just to refine it as much as I can.
Yeah. That wasn't so bad.
But I'll tell you what's interesting, right? I don't know, you might consider this to be strange, I don't know, but I think people's top lists are
just hit me.
interesting.
Look how far up we are.
That mister really like high altitudes.
Who? Me?
The Prime, dummy. She said bat, not batty.
Ah, you silly, silly individuals. It's 11 items, 11 chests. I think that the whole refinement of the list, what we're talking about. Refinement? No, I'm not talking about refinement. I think, whoa! Well, let's just use Warrior of Light. Let's get you done because I don't wanna deal. Right, just kill him.
Oh, right!
No, it wasn't a good fight. Right, the whole thing about lists and stuff, about people's top list, I think someone saying like, oh, I've compiled a list of my top X amount of games, I'm like, oh yeah, that's interesting. But when it comes to talking about a particular set of games, like Final Fantasy for example, I don't like it when people are all like, oh, I think this one is the best one. I think this, and then this, and then this. And I think at that point, you know, any conversation about any of the games inherently becomes more interesting, even if it's not one that's like on the top of my list. I'd rather just talk about that than the whole question of, oh, how would we rank all of the games? Because I think we could get loads of that. I think you'll find that 7 is the most overrated and 9 is actually the best. Right. Anything over here at all? No? I just think that the conversation about what is best. It's such a cheap conversation to have, if you know what I mean. Got booped on the head. Got a nice little boop on the head.
Victory! Looks like we've climbed up even higher.
Yes, that's what descending is.
Either that, or we've sunk to a new low.
So, time I missed off the yeah. So, and added a there. But she usually adds a there. So, she purposefully missed out one of the notes. Alright. So, quite a few items here. Do I have to hit that again? Will that move it to another place? I don't understand why there's no music here. It's so strange.
I will.
Is that a new enemy? No. Well, let's kill the ice bats first. In fact, do I even have an ice bat? Well, let's kill two of the ice bats first, if I can hit them. It just seems weird that there's no, like, music playing. In the game where usually there's music playing all the time. Right, I don't know if I've got one of these. Inflict blindness. Blindness? Is that a word? Blindness? I don't even know if it is, you know. Yeah, I suppose it is. That's so weird. I just think of like the phrase like, oh, his blindness. Yeah, it didn't seem right in my brain. I guess I can't. Right, okay. Right, Libra, this thing. Reflect magic back. These imprison criteria are starting to get rather specific. Well, looks like I can't do that either. Either way. Cura. Stack L. And you. Cure. Stack R. Good. Now, just attack.
No trouble at all.
Oh, right!
Probably got a fair few bits of SP to spend now. Let's have a look. 6. Well, I suppose I could. Raise. Well, I'll leave it for now. It's not needed. I'll do it when I get a lot more SP, I suppose. It's going to take us round to the next thing of these. Oh no, just another layer. I mean, this area is definitely a lot bigger than I was expecting. Yeah, I was expecting that bit there just to be it. Sometimes I don't really take into consideration. Hello. I don't really take into consideration that areas are going to be like a proper dungeon. I sort of think, oh yeah, you're just going to be passing through like a little area. Because, you know, that's what the train graveyard's like in 7. It's just a little area you just pass through and then that's it. Unless you want to farm for ghost hands, I suppose. But I do like this aesthetic with all the like dirty machinery and all that.
Yeah.
Good job.
Dirty, filthy aesthetic. Yeah, like mechanical stuff. Being high above the ground. Aha! A survey point. Oh, my room's going to be under 30 degrees soon by the looks of it. Right. Yes, let's get to this first. A wherewheel. Oh well. I know that golem's gonna want that. I don't know if that helped with anything, but it's okay. I've done it.
Yeah, we got this.
I guess we're doing
Oh,
this.
that looks different. Take out the imp first, and then we'll try and topple it. See if we can get some toppling abilities. It's not really affecting it much. Well, slowly but surely. Oh, something that hits all enemies. Wow, that's interesting. Don't think I've had one of those yet, that I've noticed. Right, you need to recover your AP to just defend. In fact, you can as well, you know. Whoa, didn't mean to do that. Right. Right, now kill off Skull Eater. And Imp. And you can't Libra, can you? No. Oh, I can raise. Didn't even think about that. I mean, this is kind of weird. A stack of 3, a stack of 2, and just a 1. Evade their attacks. A lead gnome. I think I've got a lead gnome. Right. Well, if I just defend. Oh no! What? I defended. Okay, that doesn't. No, turn that off. Turn that off. Don't think I'm going to be evading his attacks. I'm not going to be going for too much longer, by the way. I'm going to maybe another half hour or so, and I'm going to put my Saturday pizza on, because you know how much I like my Saturday pizza. It's dark enough now. I'm going to open up the blinds the whole way. Okay. Now, got 2 paths to go. And I don't know. Have I done that? You know what? I'm not sure if I've even gone up here. Oh, would you look at that? I hadn't. A mega elixir. Ah, okay then. I don't know how to get on top of there. Although, it's probably through this actually. Yeah, so I am considering either like Dark Cloud or Dark Chronicle for my next thing to stream, because I've been watching the Dark Chronicle Let's Play, and it's just really putting me in the mood for it. And I'm thinking, you know, Dark Cloud is a game that aesthetic. Yes, it's a game that I've never played, because I got it with the demo that came with my PS2. I was like, oh, this seems really neat, and I never played it. Right, because I can't go that way yet. I'll have to try going up this way, because it'll connect to something. Oh, you want the werewheel, do you? Well, how about you earn your werewheel, instead of just wanting a government handout? you stupid golem. Oh, so one of those scale things. It's going to want me to have specific criteria in my Mirages. I'm not prepared for that. Right, well, just attack, just kill it. It's almost toppling as it is. Didn't have to use like a ability to topple it. Right, okay. Wine box turn shelf. Right, okay. I'll see you later then. I'm going to be ending this pretty soon anyway, I think. But I am interested in this whole new shelf thing you've got going. Oh, 15 treasure chests in the train graveyard. Six. Yeah, I'm just gonna... I might end it when I get to the end of this dungeon, I don't know. Might be less than 2 hours, but, you know, last time I did this I went for 10 hours, so it kind of balances out, I suppose. Right, well, I can probably do with healing. You heal yourself. It didn't really do much, did it? Oh, don't knock them over too. Oh, what are you doing? Am I actually being challenged here? At least if you stack them, you only need to use an antidote on them once. Where's the antidote? Oh, there. It moved in the menu, I think. Oh, very nice. I dodged its attack, so it became imprisonable. Not enough though. You know what? This fight is going to go for a while, I think, so Oh, she's confused. Let's get rid of these little small fry that are messing up the place. No. Hit. Right. Now I can heal up and everything. Right. Imprison. Oh! Feeling weird. Are ya? Not what I expected. Did I don't know. I can't remember, you know. Did I go across this way and do the thing I needed to do here? I sort of feel... Yes, I did. I'm going to get into more battles that I won't need to now. I wouldn't have otherwise needed to now. Had I just remembered what I did. The accuracy is starting to be a bit bad. Could do with some better accuracy. Oh dear. Now who was it that has the attack that hits everyone? I think it was L. Yeah, sling. Ah, lovely. Right. So now that there's only one left. Yeah, just hit and kill.
All right.
Now might actually be a good time to check up on their abilities. Actually, let's just bother with the ones that I'm using actually, and then leave the rest for now. Wind resistance, Mirages, blank space, triple attack. Ah. Okay. No, get out of there. Oh well, Tama has 14. Oh, but Tama can't get any. That's why. Because Tama's stuck. Mithril Giant. What can I get for you? Shell Mirages. Shell? Yeah. Ah, that's nice. Victory charge. Yeah, I like that. It's not quite Auto Summer and Digital Devil Saga, but I'll take it. Right, seeing as I'm so close, I may as well come here and do a saving. Right, let's... So... My goal's up there, so I'm thinking I want to go down in the opposite direction. Right, please say I've got the right stuff. Thunder resistance 100 or greater. That's a lot. 0, 0. Minus 50. 0. 0. Okay, well, what's got the strongest weight? You do, but... Oh, so Tama. Right. We'll go with Tama. Right, Tama. Right, come on, thunder resistance. Something, anything. 25. Minus 50. Have we got anything with a 75 thunder resistance? No, minus 25. Yeah, I've got to give up on that. Is that just gonna open up this path here? Yeah. Yeah, that's not gonna work out for me. I might have to come back here another time. Ooh, will this work? No. Let's do that other attacking all ability. Well, not you. Sling. Oh, I don't have 8. Well, I'll defend. Got it now. Right. Let's just defend for a bit.
That was a good fight.
Well, I didn't think she was going to be attacking, but it worked out. Recovered quite a bit of AP. I wonder when Tam will be able to transfigure or something. I might actually have to start changing my Mirages around, so I don't have Tama being sort of limited around me all the time. Oh, something going on here. Oh, this might be a boss.
Huh?
What's wrong? I think I saw somebody inside of that train.
You were so full of elixirs.
But I saw it too.
But you're really not imagining it?
Ah! Holy goblins, you gave me a heart attack! Oh man, you don't ever change. One little whiff of the supernatural makes you freak out.
Be quiet!
I think we have bigger things to worry about now.
Huh?
Let's see who or what this is.
What the honk is that?
Not again. Me and trains, we are so not getting along lately.
Oh, speaking of,
What was that?
do you know the difference between a train and a tram?
Yeah, Rain? This is really not the time!
There's no mistaking that for anything but a ghost train.
Yep, I knew it. I knew it.
Wouldn't it be a mirage instead of a ghost?
Is one
Ghost.
really better than the other?
Yes, mirages and ghosts are nothing alike.
Oh, good to know.
Rain! Let me tell you, Rain! We have to go after her.
Right!
Well, I don't know who that was. Rain and her stacks have left the
hang on,
party.
sis.
Could that be an issue? I don't know.
They're the straight ahead.
Will I encounter fights here?
Rain!
See if we can find out who this is, or what this is, or what's going on.
They're there.
Are you okay, Rain?
Yeah.
Oh, it'll be the prime vampire, or whatever it is that they'll call it.
Rain, you okay?
Huh? Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Okay then. Just checking.
Right. Oh, it doesn't react much, does it? Dark mysteries. So it has a sort of regen effect going on. Turn repeat off because I'm gonna have to heal. Oh, you don't have cure, do you? Right, let's keep going at regular attacks for a while, I guess. Call for help. Oh, well. Not a very good time. First, attack L to use that sweeping ability. Yeah, you just attack Vampire Prime, as it's called. Sling. I suppose I could lever it, but I'm doing alright. I don't need to use up a turn to do that. Turn auto on for a while. Right. No, just heal yourself. I'm gonna get back to regular attacks. This game is so easy. Like, really easy. Well, there you go.
Good job.
Easily done.
Yes!
This is the bad. I think he might be the immortal.
Oh, dude, Rain. Got any ideas? Rain?
Oh dear. Is she a vampire? Oh.
Use this.
Oh, thanks, Cloud. Oh, well, I thought I was going to lead to another fight. But I guess not.
Rain!
That didn't last long, did it?
Rain? And then message the Chocobo. Your feather cut that out.
Oh, she's back to normal. Yay.
Good work. Looks like she's gonna pull through now. Her and the town.
Thanks to you. Dude, way to come prepared.
Thanks, Sid. He found out that to defeat the Prime, we'd need a wooden stake from a tree that's been alive longer than him. That took some hunting. I just looked for the oldest tree I could find. Made it just in time.
Good morning, Mom.
Oh, hey. Morning.
Huh? Cloud's here?
Huh? Wait, what?
I was attacked by the Prime.
And then
Spit it out.
Dude, no!
Dude, yes. Seeing you with fangs was creep. Hey.
Hip the hooray! That's 3 out of the 4 keys in the bag!
The Prime must have been holding on to it. Except this key.
What about it?
I don't know. What is it you think these keys are gonna unlock?
Huh?
The door to the
they're keys,
darkness.
so a door, I guess?
Nah. I'm overthinking it. Never mind.
Oh, Cloud! I never thanked you!
Thanks again.
Don't do anything you're gonna regret later on.
I'm not really following the story about the keys and everything. Oh, didn't do that? Oh, look who we have here. Looks so cool. Cloud's champion medal is now unlocked. And Celeste's champion medal. I need to get all those champion medals. I've just not got any of them outside of Warrior of Light and Riffia. But maybe next time. Maybe next time I will. Right. Now, I do kind of want to end it here, but I don't like... for some reason, I never really feel comfortable leaving it after... Oh. Oh, well, yeah, go on then. I don't like saving it after a story, like prompted save, and then turning it off. Where to? Eclipse region, is that somewhere new? Oh, I guess it kind of is. Anyway, I'm gonna save this and turn it off. Do a proper save. It's been a nice round 2 hours. Right, that's it. So I'm ending this part here. Thank you anyone who's been watching, and I will see you all next time.